Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing today? Michael Zuber, author of One Rental at a Time. And something I am working on is, I don't know what I really want to call it, basically a course about money, a course about family finances. And really what I'm starting to uncover is there really is a financial health score. And the more that I play with this, the more that I realize it has been a part of my journey. It's a part of your journey. You can go back and look at your different points in your life, and you will see how this financial health score changes. And it's important to understand where you are so you know where you're going. This is going to be an anchor element of my course. I believe this is going to be something that kind of culminates and we understand, but I think it is so important and it's still a work in progress. I wanted to share with you today. It will be integrated in the worksheets and the spreadsheets so you don't have to make any inputs. But what I want to do is just share the idea with you. I want to get your feedback because what I believe is if you watch this and you do the math and you tell me your financial health score, I could probably guess how stressed you are about money. So let's take a look. Let's see where you fall. Let me know. Leave a comment below about what your financial health score is. So let me bring it up. Nothing fancy, just a spreadsheet. Okay, so again, I talked a little bit about this yesterday in the video, but I've tweaked it. I actually now think there are 5 groupings. Yesterday, I talked about 3. So a couple of things. First, I have realized that this math can produce a negative number. Yesterday in my discussion, I just talked about the razor's edge from 1 to 15. But you know what? You can go negative. So if you go negative, right, your number produces a negative number, I'm going to call that category doomed. You are on the fast path to bankruptcy. You need a miracle. You need to pull up quick. As they say, when you are digging a hole and you want to get out, stop digging. If you produce a negative number, something below 0, stop digging. You need help. Next up, we have the razor's edge. This is where I lived when I was growing up. My family was quote unquote, I don't know. I'll call it lower middle class, upper, lower. I don't know. I don't want to piss anybody off in my family. Let's just say we didn't have a lot of extras. So I believe we were always living on the razor's edge, right? We had some food. We had a home to live in. We did have a car. Sometimes we had 2, sometimes we had 1. But we didn't have a lot of extras. There was certainly no talk of investing, no talk of savings. We were one flat tire, one health crisis, one layoff away from disaster. So I call that the razor's edge. Then there's what I call the slippery slope. This is where a lot of us find ourselves, I think, after a raise, after you graduate college. This is where the credit card companies want you. If you're in the doomed category, you can't get a loan. If you're in the razor's edge category, you probably can't get a loan because you're a bad risk. You don't have any margin of safety. The slippery slope, that's where you get the credit cards. That's where you get the new car. That's where you get, the bigger house. It's dangerous because you are like the target for everybody. Everybody wants to come to you and have you spend. The slippery slope is real. It is really the heart of the rat race. I remember getting in it after graduating college and just went stupid, really quickly went to razor's edge. That's why I call this the slippery slope. Then there's the quietly comfortable. I call these the millionaire next doors. They have the used cars, nothing flashy. You don't even really think about it. But in reality, they're saving significant dollars. And then there's who I call the 1%. Think Graham, Stephan, probably meet Kevin in the YouTube world, Warren Buffett, freaking Elon Musk. These are the people that, they They don't spend anything. They don't spend anything near where their income is. So those are the categories, but let's do the math and let's change these things up. Because again, folks, I keep telling you, this is not about income. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run through some scenarios. This math all should work. I think I'll be changing. Yeah, I'll be changing 2 fields. In reality, in the course I'm building, it's all integrated. You won't touch any of this. But for this video, I just want to show you how all this changes. So in this example, we have somebody whose net income is 123 grand a year. Net, not gross, net. That boils down to just about $10,000 a month. And in this example, again, it will be built in the course. This family spends $7,500 a month. So they have what I call freedom dollars. Some people call this discretionary. Some people call this savings. I call them freedom dollars because you can do whatever you want. They're free. They are not committed. That's why I call them freedom dollars, because the 7,500 is committed dollars, no freedom, already done. The extra 2,750 are your choice. They are free, or they have freedom to do what you and your family wants with them. So in this example, this family who makes $123,000 a year net is a 27. They're right in the slippery slope. They have a little bit of extra. They probably get extra credit cards in the mail. They could probably get a new car loan if they wanted, but this is dangerous. So let's just change this up. Let's make it easy math. So let's assume they make $5,000 a month. So that's net. So that's $60,000 a year. This should work. First off, note, I didn't change their expense if there's a negative number, right? This person's in trouble. But in reality, you know what? Let's say this family only spends $2,800. Look at that. They're quietly comfortable. So this family, they make half as much as the last one, but they spend, what would that be? 40% of the last one, something like that. So they have less freedom dollars, but a higher percentage. They're a 44. This is important to understand. This family is taking home $5,000 a month. They have committed $2,800 to mortgage, cars, food, entertainment, whatever. But they have $2,200 in freedom dollars. They can save it. They can invest it. They could choose to blow it on a birthday bash for their 5-year-old, whatever they want. They have a financial health score of 44. So just for fun, let's do Graham Stephan. What do you think his net income is a year? Or a month? I'm sorry, a month. No, a year. A year. I think we've seen his videos, right? He makes like $3 million a year. So let's just say he makes $1.5 million net. That's net. I just took 50%. I have no idea what he makes. He nets 125 grand a year. Let's say his monthly expenses, he's showing them us, they're pretty small, right? House, some food, some insurance. I don't know. Let's say he spends, I don't know, $7,500 a month. Something silly, right? So look at that. Graham Stephan's a 94. I don't know what he spends. Maybe if he spends 10 grand, I bet he's still ridiculously comfortable. Yeah, so now he's a 92. Again, this is just fun. You can do all of this math yourself. If you buy the course, which is still in development because I want it to be meaningful, I want it to be integrated. But I think this concept of financial health score is important. So I wanted to get this out immediately. And also I want feedback. Let me know what you think. But this is going to be an anchor piece of the course. It's going to be part of the budgeting. It's going to be part of the discussions. So again, it's not how much you make. It's really more about how much you spend. And as you see in Graham Stephan's case, makes a gob of money. Makes a gob of money every month. But the reason he's a 92 and he's in the 1% is because he doesn't spend. So in reality, just so you know, there are 2 ways you can impact this financial health score. 1, make more money. But the easiest way is to increase your freedom dollars by lowering your expenses. The reason Graham Stephan is a 92 is because he doesn't spend a lot. Graham Stephan has probably been in the 1% since he was making 20 grand a month. The young man doesn't spend. So it doesn't matter that he's makes $1 million a year or 3 million or 8 million or whatever he makes. The fact that he doesn't spend is why his financial health score is so high. So in the end, this is something that I want to bring to you because I want it to be something you think about. I want you to input your numbers and then help me make it better. People need to talk about this. This needs to be a family discussion. This is coming. I'm generating one video a day to try to put this course together. I need to do the work, right? I need to follow my own rules. I need to do the work. I'm trying. So let me know what you think. Thanks. Take care.